job of the Argentine will be anything as easy as this. This Spencer kicking off now for Peñarol for the second half. They're trailing 2-0. And Salvas. Set for a shot, and there's a hot one away there. It's out of Ronnie Simpson's reach, but over the bar. Goal kick for Celtic. This is the most expensive game ever staged by Celtic at Parkhead Stadium as a warm-up to preparation for their world title meeting against the Argentines Racing Club. And so far, no real danger to Celtic at all. A slightly leisurely paced passing game from Peñarol, and not yet that killer punch that they must have exerted to take themselves to the world title last season. Auld on the ball for Celtic now. Great playmakers of Celtic and a big man on the team. Chalmers. Clark. High ball up. Peñarol clearing their lines, and again they'll that rush out of defense. Long ball up, Spencer on it. Spencer the man of Herrera while he's traveling up there to try and get a pass back from the wing, and Peñarol still on it. And Abadi trying to get it crossover, and there's a chance for Peñarol now. A few occasions in the game when they've been so close, and that was perhaps the closest they've come yet. Johnstone of Celtic now in one of his bursts. Murdoch, or Auld rather, Johnstone. Still Johnstone challenging, and he's still on it. Scramble of legs and arms there, and Auld out. Auld moving in quite close, almost shooting distance. Now a beautiful pass for Wallace, and just stumbled at the last moment. Slipped on a somewhat rain-soaked grass there, and that might have been his hat trick in this game. The game livening up just a little now in the second half, and Peñarol slightly worried perhaps about their reputation going into tatters as a result of this 2-0 score. Goal kick there for Celtic. These Peñarol players like Spencer, the center, are valued at something like £300,000 by Helenio Herrera of Inter Milan. If that's the case, you couldn't buy the Celtic forward line for a couple of £1 million. And if you're American, something like $10 million. Peñarol on the ball now, attacking, but played nicely for a pass back to Simpson. And it's cut up, and Ronnie Simpson balloons one out of the park like that. In fact, the play has been called back for an injury. And it's interesting that tonight there are representatives from the Argentine studying Celtic style and manner of play. But Johnstone is capable of all kinds of permutations and tactics, so to meet almost any kind of situation. And at the moment there, a foul on the far side. Johnstone, the manager coach of Celtic, has piloted the team to their triumphs this season and permutate his tactics just about any way to meet any kind of opposition as long as he gets some idea. He has had a sample of South American football here this evening, and no doubt will be basing a lot of his judgments and estimates on it. But certainly the Argentine team, Atletico Racing Club, will certainly have more fire and power than we've seen from Peñarol here this evening. Peñarol trailing at the moment 2-0 to Celtic. And Lennox almost in there in a scramble around the penalty area. And Celtic still in possession. Trying to get a cross away on the far side, but it's a high kick for Peñarol. It's Cortez on the ball at the moment. Spencer, in fact, the man that Herrera puts 300,000 pounds on. He's just made his pass, and there's a through ball to the outside left. Looks like Goya, and it's been tipped back for a corner for Peñarol. And it looks like it's Cortez about to take the corner. Peñarol at the moment having a slight advantage. That's a header back to the goalie. Rather dangerous, but from Auld there, but Simpson well on top of it. And clearing his lines very nicely. and easily, in fact, no hurry at all to get the ball down there. Celtic with the 2 goals up at the moment. Peñarol with the wind advantage in the second half now, may be able to turn something on. High kick for Celtic. Strong boot of the ball from Simpson there, considering the wind against him. And it's Forlan on the ball out to the Aberdeen here, and a dangerous cross from Aberdeen and a head up there. And the ball tipped back for a corner by Craig. Header back by Craig. And second corner in a couple of minutes to Peñarol are certainly turning on a little more pressure this half than we've seen of them in the first half. And perhaps in the very casualness of their style that makes them dangerous. There's a real dangerous one, and that's Peñarol forward getting his head to the ball there in a collision of bodies, not quite in the right place. Going down in that tussle there, but all right. And in fact, there was some doubt about Gemmell's fitness just prior to this game, and he recovered after a knock in the league match last week, and a race against the clock to get him fit. Celtic, of course, fielding their European cup-winning side for this game with Peñarol. And it's Gemmell now. Beautifully placed here for splitting the defense, and it's Wallace. He does go, and it's Wallace in, getting a shot away, and a header over. Drive in there, and Peñarol now managing to break out of the defense area after a very dangerous situation for them. Aberdeen on the ball for Peñarol. Gemmell trotting back there to his own defensive position that he abandoned for that attack, and here's Spencer now. Aberdeen. And Salvas. Broken up there by McNeill to Clark. Clark, a great sweeper up. Almost playing a double center half forward. Waiting now. Murdoch on the ball now for Celtic. To Johnson. Johnson is fiery little redhead that's one of the fastest wingers in the business and one of the trickiest dribblers. A beautiful pass to Chalmers there. And Spencer. Right back in the center forward position that they've lost it. So Celtic throwing to the far side, taken by Clark. And Salvas. Auld of Celtic. Johnstone. Again. If anyone can burst over defense by putting the ball in the right place at the right time, it's Auld. Here he's trying to get his crossover, and he's gained to fire the corner out of that one. Rebound coming out. The defender there, that's like Johnson, going over to have a look. Quiz about who's taking the corner. Ald's taking it to Johnson, but the referee calling the play back. I think they were too close. In fact, I think he's signaling for a shy for some reason that escapes me at the moment. He is 80 years. No, it isn't like the corner. He's trying to speak international sign language to South American. And here comes Aberdeen. Check by Gemmell. Lovely little back here by Gemmell. Beautiful all on the ball now. And there's no one there to get it. To the Peñarol defender. And here's a break now for Peñarol. Style, which is actually mystifying until they actually crack through the Celtic defense, but there isn't any room for them to get through. So all this casual tip-tap passing isn't doing them much good. Spencer challenged there and tackled nice nicely by Murdoch, but Spencer recovers, is on the ball now, passing, dangerous one here. Oh, very dangerous for Celtic as number 10 Porter's knocked it. Now Celtic on a recovery and a break, and it's Chalmers. Chalmers, he's got 2 men with him, and 6 10-year-old defenders gathering up quickly behind, bunched up in the goal-mouth area. Johnstone on the ball. Back to Chalmers. Chalmers across to Murdoch, it was, and Gemmell, and then the play called back by the referee for a ball on Murdoch, and they've already restarted. For a foul by Murdoch. It was Peñarol still on the ball. Gonsalves, who played in the World Cup games in England. Spencer. And it's Abadi. And a through ball there, and a beautiful scoring chance. Oh, a colossal miss there by Peñarol. That one should really have twice been in the back of the net on the same play. Header miss, and the play actually set up by Spencer. He started off there with 2 other forwards in Peñarol having a bell cut at the corner, one with his feet and one with the head, but still didn't get it in the back of the net. The referee stopping the play. I think it's been an offensive, or an injury rather. And it looks like Craig going off for attention for Celtic. And a substitute coming out for Celtic. And it is in fact O'Neill coming on for the injured. O'Neill coming out for the injured Craig. One substitute incidentally allowed in this game, executing the goalie. Spencer. This man is likened regularly to Eusebio and Kelly, the great internationals, partly because of his color and partly because of his ability. And a corner there for Peñarol. It's being taken by Cortez, one of the top marksmen in the team. And that one, miskicked that one, and it's a bye kick for Celtic with Simpson taking it. Park, and the big boot from Simpson down the park. There, and it's a slightly dangerous play that actually, the referee letting it go. And it's Forlan on the ball. Forlan. Dangerous pass. An overhead one there again. Peñarol coming just a bit more into the game. Here's Wallace now. 2-goal Wallace so far in this game. Celtic leading by 2 goals, both from Wallace. And meantime, Abadi collecting the ball, gathering there. Now, tremendous pass there. Beautiful pass to Cortez. He didn't quite gather it properly. And Celtic now on the ball. It's Chalmers. Good through ball, beautiful through ball there for Lennox traveling, shifty Lennox, but ball hit wide for a corner for Celtic. Just over 1 hour gone now, over 60 minutes played. Celtic about the corner, and there's a long, curious one back there for Gemmell. Gemmell going into the chance of the power, that's why I couldn't get it away, and Clark for Celtic. O'Neill, Auld. Oh, dangerous ball that one, but again Peñarol clearing it up, but not that far. Murdoch letting one, trying to get one away, and it is. And the holes from the crowd as this goes by. Spencer. Chalmers moving again. And certainly traveling with it. He's trying to double back on his tracks. I'm afraid lost it. Cortez for Peñarol. The ball plays slightly far up. It's gathered up by Hoya. And a throw in on the far side for Peñarol. square passing across the park. Celtic able to come back and tighten up their own defense against this style of play. No trouble for them at all. Far from Celtic on the ball at the moment. To Wallace. Wallace to Johnson. Moved in the center of the field. Right across to Chalmers galloping. Chalmers along the high one. No more than a gasp from the gun. Well off the target. Quite a bit out. Peñarol able to marshal their troops in the rear there and tighten up and pack the penalty area. Some of these long shots sometimes pay off in deflections. They've got to be real powerhouse guys to score from that distance. Johnson. Gemmell carries it off in the long wing from him. And a dangerous little one on the goal line, going back for a corner. He salvaged the corner out of that one. And it looks as if Gemmell's going to take it in front. Right alongside him, Johnstone. And it's gone all the way. Gemmell to Johnson. Back to Gemmell, trying to get a left footer right step. Gemmell after that was dropped over to the right back position with O'Neill coming on for the injured Craig now. That's left. Roughly 24 minutes left of play. Celtic leading 2-0 over Peñarol, the world champions. Spencer trying to get that forward line of Peñarol moving. Or rather, it's Cortez. And it's Aberdeen moving on the ball, but Auld tackled them and gathered possession for Murdoch. Murdoch on the ball now for Celtic. Murdoch to Johnson. Johnson's got a swing clear on the far side as Gemmell races up, and the two of them run along together, side by side, a chance for either to get a crossover. And Johnson takes the inside route and sets a shot away, and it's blocked there by a solid defense, Peñarol. Peñarol now breaking quick. Like Aberdeen, yes, Aberdeen of Peñarol on the ball now. A nice through ball there to Cortez, who couldn't quite gather it, and in the meantime, Gemmell. One of his runs up the line up to the far flag with the ball for Celtic, and ready to loom one over here into the danger zone. Instead, he tried to short with to Johnson and missed one. A little wild kicking there at the shy. Celtic. Clark on the ball at the moment. Clark almost unbeatable in this game, sweeping up regularly, just always a position there for blocking up plays. Foreland now for Peñarol. And it's Spencer, who's moved up from center out to the wing here, trying to lay one on for Aberdeen. And the play called back for goal kick. O'Neill on it, Simpson. Simpson gaining as many yards as he can. And O'Neill, who just came on in the second half of the game for the injured Craig. Getting just a little bit cozy, easy, casual, still looking for that fire and bite that's needed to spark it alive. McNeill, unexpected with a punt down for forwards, but together, and here's Auld recovering. Auld now. And you're all recovering, and it's Cortes. Roche. Forlan moving up more now into attack, and there's a perfect pass and a perfect scoring opportunity. Celtic 2, Peñarol 1, 2 goals from Wallace for Celtic, and 1 from Spencer on a beautiful pass there from Forlan. And this is going to change this game more than a little now, as the margin is only 1 goal in Celtic's favor. It might just do charge the batteries of Peñarol, and certainly will waken Celtic up. Celtic have had it all their own way most of the game so far. It just takes that 1 goal margin now to give Peñarol some encouragement to start this game into something of a thrilling finish. There's about 20 minutes left to play now. And Wallace nodding one down to, great scoring chance there. Peñarol breaking out now. Celtic now, I think, beginning to get the tingle. I think they're going to turn the power on that they're really capable of. Here comes Johnson on the ball now. And then he's trying to get one away. It's round. And he's tackled just on the edge of the penalty box. And no doubt they'll take it's going to be a free kick. Some doubts about a penalty claim or not. But Johnson just roughed off the ball there as he tried to dodge around the back. The referee marking out the faces. Could be dangerous. Looks like the scheming, wily Bertie Auld who's going to take it or start to take it. And he's let it go for Gemmell. That's his 1 goal. He didn't make it, and here comes now Billy McNeill on the ball. O'Neill trying to get one in, but he's lost it. Still recovered in his scramble round there, but no one near it. And Mazurkiewicz gathering possession. And here comes Forlan, the man who opened up the last one, goal for Peñarol. O'Neill. And a little bit again pushing, and O'Neill foul against Peñarol, I think, for shoving O'Neill. Both of them were slightly out. And O'Neill's going to take the free kick. Drops it to the trailing Clark. Clark to McNeill, and the Celtic fans getting a little bit impatient with this. Passing back. There's a chance now for Lennox. Gives it back to the second mate. The Peñarol defender moves in and belts it back for a corner. It's going to be taken by Johnson. Lennox waiting for Lennox, in fact, is going to move in and take it. Johnson waiting for a short pass, but it's a long right across the park. And a chance for McNeill. Murdoch now. Here's a chance now for Gemmell. One goal. And he has. This game coming to life now. Just 1 goal margin in it. Celtic leading 2-1 over the world champions Peñarol of Uruguay. Neil's head up. Ball breaks for Spencer, who booted the last one in for Peñarol. Gemmell and Simpson in a near thing there. Score supporters raced in to try and pick it up. Meantime, here's Aberdeen on the ball. And Lennox coming back there. How about the defense for a brief moment of danger? This game isn't finished yet. Gonsalves, the skipper of the team, Spencer. And it's Roque out on the wing. And scoring, not quite within scoring distance, but a deflection there to put one in. Here's Auld with Celtic now. Nice tippy pass up to Chalmers. Chalmers trying to get it up the wing to Wallace, who's moved out to center. Wallace on the ball now. And that's on the ball, slightly miskicked, and Mazurkiewicz is easily controlling it. Celtic now moving up. Auld. Murdoch. Johnstone. And there's a shot from Johnson. Nearly in terms of prestige as the current world title holders contest. The European title holders, Celtic, knocking on the door for this year's world title. O'Neill of Celtic on the ball now. Long lob for Wallace to try and get there, but he couldn't make it in time. And Peñarol slow it down to a walking pace again in the fashion. O'Neill's head coming up, and it's O'Neill gathering to Auld. Back to O'Neill. Very nice play from Auld there. Johnson on the ball. We haven't really yet seen Johnson at his best in one of his fiery dashes here, and this may be the one. The inside, and he tried to beat Foreman on that one. Couldn't quite make it. O'Neill going in on the tackle, and it's a Peñarol shy. I think. No, they've called it the other way around. In fact, Celtic shy. Less than 50 minutes of play now. A Celtic lead 2-1, and it's Gonsalves, international player Gonsalves, one of the 5 top players in the team, played in the World Cup. Spencer is backflip to Aberdeen, and Aberdeen getting in close now. Celtic gathering, marshalling all their forces now down defense, coming back with defense. Forlan on the ball. Oh yeah. Getting a crossover, and Chalmers' head there saves the game. There's little Johnson, I think, play being called back for a foul. Johnson was fouled there by Gonsalves. Heavy shoulder charge, and Gemmell taking it. Clark collecting. Johnston. Murdoch, Gemmell, chance here to waves in players into the penalty box to get that crossover, and it was a perfect pass for Murdoch. Murdoch getting in quite close now, almost within range, and not quite there. The ball's clear for Aberdeen, Peñarol, and here's Johnson now. Couldn't quite get his pass away to Wallace, who was waiting for it. Johnson just looking for a way in through those big locked doors of defense. And Gemmell coming in. Chance again. Johnson trying to get one through for Wallace, and Wallace going in there. The ball tipped over for a certain corner for Celtic, and a chance here. Sons of Syme running out for Peñarol, of course, but Celtic trying to hang one more into the net and turning on the attack. Attack is the Stein policy. Celtic manager, of course, there's a header nearly there, just wide of the net by a foot. Goal kick for Peñarol, and Mazurkiewicz taking it with a almost limping left leg. Forlan now. Driving one up for the racing Hoya, who's gathered it quite nicely. But I think a touch of his hand on the ball, the referee calling the play back for a foul against him. And Celtic away already. Chalmers to Auld. And Celtic's ball as O'Neill comes over to take it. Chalmers. O'Neill again. Chalmers. And a very nice dummy from Chalmers there. Murdoch. Gemmell. Just takes that quick flick and a dash and a burst, and the ball quickly in the back of the net. They're going to wave it there as Oya moves in. And I think that play might be called back by the red. No, yes, he has indeed. A foul there by, I think, McNeill on that occasion. The famous player in the game. Referee calling it, two of them stumbled into each other. And a foul against McNeill. Referee Willie Syme of Glasgow indicating the exact spot, just in case there's no yardage gain. It looks like Roque are going to take it. Roque seems to be arguing about the distance that's separating from the ball. And of course, if they do that arguing, that's to distract the players. They let the shot go. And as everyone's talking and arguing, it's a good excuse for moving in and taking the actual kick. Roque having a little bit of difficulty with the referee there in terms of where the players should be standing on that free kick. It's nothing particularly serious and really not worthy of a great controversy at this stage. The game's been played in a very clean fashion. If anything, too well mannered. Here comes Wallace now with Chalmers. He's giving it to Chalmers, racing in the corner of the penalty box. A pass, slightly missed kick there, and a pass back. It didn't make it, and here now comes, I think it's Murdoch moving in for a kill. Lets it go, and just slides across in front of Johnstone. Couldn't quite get his toe to it. Corner kick, a deflection there. And the fiery little Johnstone coming over to take it. Hardly weighs as much as his football boots, letting it go across. And there's a header up for it. And Peñarol quite comfortably playing it close in the penalty area. Moving out now with it. And racing up there for that long through ball. McNeill managing to salvage the situation with the pass back from Park to Simpson. O'Neill on the ball now. Simpson delivers it to him, back to Simpson again. Murdoch with them all. All gets it. All still in possession. And all still racing on down there. Now Wallace on the ball. Two-goal Wallace so far. Pass right, it's beautiful pass here for Chalmers, who lets one go right across the face of the goal. And there. Scoring chance, almost obvious, wide open one, and it was Wallace who let it go and couldn't quite take it. It would have been his pass. Well, just about 8.5 minutes left to play as Chalmers gathers it for Celtic. Peñarol trailing by 1 goal, trying to marshal their forces into a little attack. And here comes Aberdeen on it now. Spencer. Forlan moving over, I think, for cross there. Can't quite make it. And Gemmell gathering it for Celtic. Gemmell taking 2 minutes to play and passing it to Murdoch on the wing. And a beautiful through ball to young Johnson on the wing as he races down to the flag. Trying to get that crossover. The short one has gone to Wallace. Deflection to Wallace. Murdoch challenging for the ball there, and Shy on the far side. Celtic's ball. Gemmell on it. And all racing in for the Shy, but losing it. And the referee calling a free kick there for a foul. Roque on Auld. In fact, one of the Celtic players lying injured at the moment on the far side. And it's a free kick for Celtic. Gemmell taking it, tap to Auld and back to Gemmell. Gemmell trying to get it. Oh, it's a low, hard one. It's gathering up just right off the ground. And Celtic still in command as Murdoch moves up. And most of the Celtic forwards. With Wallace on the ball, a nice one to him. I think he just got it. Now no one in the open street. It's Forlan now breaking out with the ball for Peñarol. Spencer scored the only goal so far for Peñarol in the 70th minute. Celtic leading 2-1. There goes Spencer now. There's some reason why he's worth £300,000 in the opinion of Herrera of Inter Milan. Simpson gathering. O'Neill. O'Neill kind of trapped now in the corner with the ball. Where's it going? And it's a shy in Peñarol's favor. This is the corner play. Abadi taking it. Spencer on the ball. Back heeler there, and no real danger. It goes right across the other side to Gemmell, now gathering speed and doing one of his characteristic runs down the wing. And this time to Wallace, who's moved away from second off the wing. Wallace trying to get through it out to Lennox. The switch wings for the moment, and a corner kick for Celtic. There's just over 5 minutes left to play now. Corner kick for Celtic. Lennox taking it, swinging high one over, right in the danger spot. Murdoch now collected. Back out to Lennox, and here it comes again in the same place. A little bit of nudging going on in the penalty area there. One of the Celtic players elbowed out. That went unnoticed. Now Gonsalves. Beautiful tackle there by Murdoch. And an elbow out that time. I think the referee must call that one back. It looked like a foul on Murdoch there. No, it's not. It's a goal. Play touch of elbow on the shoulder. And here's the break now. Peñarol is cleared. I think it's just going to get... Hoya on the ball. Trying to get it over. A very dangerous moment there. Peñarol very nearly tied up a goal that Celtic had in the bag after 5 minutes of the game. Gemmell on the ball. Johnstone with it. Johnstone racing forward ahead. Gemmell going straight for a lick for the goal mouth. And a pass through to Johnstone, but even Johnstone can't go that fast. Peñarol defender is gathered. And Celtic now began to turn on some of the speed that they're famous for. Gonsalves, center half, and captain Wallen, Peñarol. Great with their tricks on the ball, Peñarol, but not always paying off. That long one going by for a goal kick for Celtic. Well, we make it just under 3 minutes to the final whistle. Celtic leading by 2-1 in a game that perhaps should have seen them register more goals than that. A foul there against Peñarol. It was checked. McNeill to Simpson, and the Celtic fans gathering up the war cry and voices and encouraging them to yet further feats of scoring. Just 2-1 in it, 1 goal margin. And Peñarol now coming just a bit more into the game as Forlan moves up, the man who created the opening for the last goal, and he nearly did it again there in the closing minutes of the game as Spencer at the left putted 1 goal by beyond Simpson in the Celtic goal. Dangerous moment there. The whole style of play of Peñarol so casual that their goals come equally casual when you're not expecting them. I haven't seen a great deal of Roque, for instance, today. And he may yet come more into the game in the last few minutes. Roque on the ball now. And there's a long pile driver foul, but slightly off center. Taking the shy for Peñarol. Clark, and it looks like Celtic's ball. Clark taking the shy. Murdoch, Celtic, 3 men on him, 4. And through ball for Wallace, who couldn't quite gather it. goalie Mazurkiewicz from Lezcano. Excluding injury time, we should now be in the final minute of the game. Here's Auld now. So last minute chance now for the time. Looks as if that play is being called back for a foul. In the first instance on Auld, and the second instance was a retaliation from Auld. But the referee had his whistle and blown for the first one. Slight retaliation from Auld there. The Peñarol players protesting because Auld certainly did commit an infringement. It was after he had a foul committed on him himself. Hence a little controversy at the moment. Auld, in fact, taking the free kick. Murdoch. Oh, and a nice header tip down there for a pile driver. Mazurkiewicz really on his toes on that one. Together in that shot from Chalmers. Tipped over the bar for a corner, and perhaps just about time for Celtic to bang another one in here, because the 2-1 score, in fact, belies the actual superiority of Celtic over the 90 minutes of this game. A short one on a real colossal muff there by Celtic, a missed chance, and a foul there as Murdoch hands on the ball, and the free kick already taken, and Peñarol breaking away fast. Peñarol shy and far side. They must be desperate, the world champions, to try and equalize here in the closing minute and salvage something of their reputation. Forlan of Peñarol. And there's the final whistle. Celtic, the European champions, 2. Peñarol of Uruguay, the world champions, 1. Scorers for Celtic, Wallace 2, and for Peñarol, Spencer. Well, not a great game, not a world-shattering contest, but Celtic given a chance to assert their superiority over Peñarol, and having had the opportunity, I had the opportunity to see something of South American football, the style, pace, and aggressiveness of it, prior to meeting the Argentine Atletico Racing Club in the world title clash. With that and the final score 2-1, the Celtic players applauding Peñarol off the field. We leave you from Parkhead Stadium in Glasgow.